Kia ora, hi! My name is Anna, and today we are talking about the Spice Girls. To celebrate 25 years of the Spice Girls' debut album, Spice, I wanted to acknowledge the Spice Girls and share 25 things that I'm thankful to them for. A lot of girls grew up with JTT, Nick Carter, Taylor Hanson on their wall. I had 5 girls. Victoria, Geri, Melanie C, Emma, Melanie B, the Spice Girls. I would keep newspaper clippings, magazine articles, lollipop wrappers, absolutely anything. And I had, and still do have, a whole lot of Spice Girl memorabilia. I would sing and dance to my Spice Girl tape, impulse bottle as my microphone. Whenever my friends would come over, we'd practice our routine and then perform it for my family.
There you guys.
Let's go.
Great times. I was always Victoria and my sister was always Emma. So all that aside, what have I learned? Been inspired by from the Spice Girls? 1. Obviously, thank you to the Spice Girls for the music. They wrote their own songs. The songs are fun and they had great messages. Doesn't matter how old you are, like a Spice Girl song comes on and you get so excited and you have to smile when you hear the Spice Girls. 2. Introducing me to platform shoes. I'd never seen such amazing shoes. The full platform made being taller, but not have to be on my tippy toes. I still got some platform boots that I wore to my school ball because I just loved them. 3. They had unique looks. They weren't afraid to be themselves. They were individuals. Most friend groups or girl bands have a cohesive look, but the Spice Girls showed that you can be unique and yourself and still be great friends. 4. Girl power. My first introduction to feminism, equality between the sexes. It gave me a feeling of courage to see these young women being so dominating in their industry. It is so important to see females achieving success and being celebrated for it. 5. Look after yourself. When Geri left the Spice Girls, I was heartbroken and my little world was rocked. She had to do what she had to do for herself. We need to put ourselves first sometimes and practice self-love. And on occasion, that means doing hard things. 6. Friendship never ends. Even though we all have our own paths, we fight with our friends as we do our siblings, true friendship will always remain. Geri's a Spice Girl again and they're all friends. When I was going through postnatal depression, I put a few posts up online. The amount of support from old high school friends or even primary school friends, it was amazing. Just those messages just lifted me up so much, and I know that people won't know how much it meant. It's amazing how deep friendships can go even after decades. It's true. Friendship never ends. 7. Being short is okay. In the 90s was the rise of the supermodel. I wasn't tall, so seeing 5 individual girls, none who were particularly tall, helped me to identify that even I could be successful. Geri and I are even the same height. Speaking of Geri, I love her particular style. She had vintage vibe element, brightly colored hair. She was creative with her looks. That Union Jack dress was a tea towel on the front of her black dress. When I think Geri, I think fun, colourful, and she always had the best shoes. 9. Leopard print. I have a lot of leopard print in my wardrobe. Shoes, bags, a lot of things. And thank you, Mel B, for the inspiration. 10. I appreciate how open and honest Mel B has been about being a single mum, particularly with her first child. As a single mum to a toddler, I find it encouraging to see stories of other people in a similar situation. It gives me hope. 11. Fueling my love for singing. Singing brings me life. Now, I've always loved singing ever since I started watching Gem and the Holograms, but the Spice Girls just ignited that flame. I always wanted to be the 6th Spice Girl. 12. my frequent use of the peace sign. I didn't realize how often I actually do it, but I do it a lot. To me, it's iconic. When I see this, I associate it with the Spice Girls. Girl power. What that means to me is that if we could actually see each other as equal, no sexism, no racism, no homophobia, etc., etc., we would treat each other with kindness and respect that each and every human deserves. And to me, that is world peace. 13. Keep going and persevere in hard times. The Spice Girls have been mocked, criticized, hounded by the media, and at the height of their fame, Geri left. I'm sure it was difficult, but they kept chasing their dream and they didn't give up. 14. Try new things. Now, they've all had their own solo careers, but Victoria has changed her entire career direction and is now a fashion icon and designer. She's always been elegant and fashionable, so seeing her so happy and in her element in the fashion world is so encouraging and inspiring. 15. Tattoos. At the time the Spice Girls came out, I wasn't aware of many people with tattoos. And to see these beautiful women rocking their ink was just so cool to me. I have a few now. I remember the Spice Girls temporary tattoos and thinking, one day I can't wait to get one of these. 16. Stand up for what you know is right. While doing an interview, there was Bull dressed in blackface. And Mel B, rightly so, called it out as inappropriate, and the girls supported her. When they were told to show more skin and were getting sexist remarks from the crew while filming, they stood up for themselves. 17. Dress how you want. Like Mel C, if you're a woman and you don't want to wear high heels or you don't want to dress as traditionally feminine, you do you. How you dress doesn't define you. Your gender, sexual preferences, how easy you are cannot be determined by an article of clothing. 18. Adults can wear pink, and lots of it. Pink is my favorite color, and seeing Emma still rocking the pink makes me feel so good. 19. It's good to laugh at yourself and not take life too seriously. The Spice Girls played up their characters and demonstrated this best in Spice World, the movie. We all have good and bad traits. We make a fool of ourselves, we get embarrassed, we say the wrong thing. But laugh, shake it off, smile. It's good for you. 20. Be supportive of other women. Often women who are competing with women tear each other down. But the Spice Girls weren't like that. There are often enough obstacles in the way of a woman achieving success. They recognized that we needed to support one another and build each other up. 21. Give recognition to your mama. Even before the Spice Girls had children of their own, they recognized all that their mothers had done for them. They were a great role model of showing respect to a parent. 22. Have a voice. Girls get told they should be seen and not heard. That they shouldn't appear to be too smart. We get talked over. And in some countries, women have very little voice, if any. The Spice Girls were loud. They had ambitions and ideas, and they were gonna be heard. And they unapologetically voiced their opinions. 23. Doll collecting. Long before I started collecting Barbie dolls, I got my first set of Spice Girl dolls. And then another. They're in their boxes and they're like little beautiful pieces of art. I still have them and I will never give them up. 24. People are multifaceted. Yes, a huge part of the Spice Girls was their spice names. Sporty, scary, posh, baby, ginger. And this was great because we all identified with at least one or more of the Spice Girls. But just because people expect you to be a certain way doesn't mean that that is who you are. To quote Mel C in Spice World, sporty, but I am actually interested in other things. Spice. You can be a mom, a businesswoman, a sexy, foxy lady. You can be anything. You are lots of things. Lastly, I'm thankful to the Spice Girls for their beautiful energy that they bring to the world. They brought positivity, fun, and good vibes wherever they went and put that into whatever they produced. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I know this was a little bit different, but I just really needed to say thank you to the Spice Girls. Let me know in the comments who inspired you growing up? What Spice Girl were you? If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. It would mean a lot. Remember, you are an amazing, unique human, and you are so, so special. See you next time. Bye. Girl power!